my camera slowed down. Hey, BookTube. How's it going? That's fascinating. What did you do today? That's so you. All right. Are you mad that I'm talking to somebody else? Yes, she is. Okay, so, um, let's talk about. Where are you? Okay, you walked away. Done. Um, what I read this weekend. I finally finished Charles Bukowski, The Last Night of Earth Poems. This is probably one of the stranger um, poetry books of his that I've read. And mainly because it feels like it had stuff from all over the place. Um, I don't know the history of this book, and there's nothing in here that explains it, but I'm really curious um, if this is like a collection of things that never came out, if this is more stuff that he wrote towards the end of his life, because some of it seems like that, but then others don't. Um, it has a very large mix of um, poetry talking about his life as a child, as an adult, um, near death, and then the track. Like everything you've ever heard of him, like there's something of that in here. So with that, I think this is a really good collection. Um, it is a chunker for what it is compared to um, his other poetry books that I picked up. I don't know if I recommend this first. I still think, um, like, if I was trying to get someone into his poetry, I would say Love is a Dog from Hell or War All the Time. But this might be good if you don't find those, but you could find this one. um, it took me a while to get through it, not because I didn't want to jam. Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to like rush through it, but it's broken up into like 4 or 5 parts, so I would just read um, a part like it was its own book, and then put it down for like a week or two, and then come back to it. So that was pretty fun. Um, I finished Tarzan and the Golden Lion, and every time I pick this book up, I start singing that Yeah 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 song. And then it's in my head the rest of the day, which um, the first few times I thought was charming, but now it's kind of like a disease, so that's kind of annoying. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the song is called Gold Lion. Um, it's got a great Boris Vallejo cover there. Yeah. Um, like a lot of the Tarzan books, not all the Tarzan books, but a lot of them, the first couple chapters are kind of a slog. Um, it's really weird because you would assume with like pulp and serialized books, when if they were originally released serialized, that they would kind of start off with a bang, and a lot of his books do that, but Tarzan is not one of the series that do that a lot. Um, it takes place right after the last one, which is great. Um, the thing about this that was there were a couple things about this that were cool. Um, they are dealing with Opar again, which is neat. I like when they go back to things that they've already talked about. The addition of the lion to his family was kind of cool. Basically, he finds a baby lion cub and raises it as his own kind of thing. But the thing in here that I guess was probably the funnest was that there was a Tarzan impersonator trying to get his, um, not his money, but like Tarzan's one of the only people that knows where Opar is, and somebody found his map, and they hired a Tarzan impersonator to go with them. It's kind of weird when I say it out loud. It doesn't really sound that good, but it was. It was pretty okay. Yep, that's it. The ninth Tarzan book is pretty okay. So that will take me to. Wait, is that? Oh, I do have a black one of those. That will take me to Tarzan and the Ant Man. So I'll hit that here pretty soon. So that's exciting. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, something that I've been kind of reading a bunch here and there. I went on archive.org and I found these newsletters for the Edgar Rice Burroughs Association from the UK. And this was like their zine, their newsletter from 1976. So I downloaded a bunch of these and then formatted them and made them into little zine books for myself. So some of them have really cool covers. That's the Mahar and Dean from Pellucidar. And then there's all these like awesome articles in here, like an article on Pellucidar. There was one article in one of these about all the times he reused names for different things, which was kind of cool. And this was about the time that At the Earth's Core was coming out with Doug McClure and Peter Cushing. So they had a bunch of stuff from the movie in here. Frit Frew. So it was just, this is just really cool. There's a lot of neat little articles in here. Oh, and the difference between Africa from when Tarzan was being written in 1914 to Africa in 1976. Just awesome little articles, and these are free on archive.org. So I got the first issue, the second issue, the third issue, ooh la la, Deja Thoris. And apparently there's a new Deja Thoris comic book put out by Dynamite. The first issue just came out. If anyone has this, let me know if it's any good. I'm actually really excited about that. And then we have this kind of awkward illustration for issue 4. Issue 5. And in this issue we have Movie Tarzans, Burroughs Letters to a Friend, Danish Translations, Waziri Origins, and issue 6. Now, there are actually, I guess, quite a lot of these. I don't know how long it lasted, but it lasted long enough to where I felt like if I kept downloading these, I'm just going to read these first and then I'll keep going. But they're super fun. So if you like Edgar Rice Burroughs, check out archive.org, type his name in. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. As far as Burroughs goes, I haven't done a book haul. And we haven't really done a book haul in a long time because we haven't really been shopping for books. We just haven't been. But I'm going to start Mockingbird Wish Me Luck here pretty soon. So that'll be nice. And I guess that's it. How was your weekend of reading? Did you get a lot done? What are you looking forward to? Yeah, so let me know how you're doing down below, and we will talk soon.